Holy crap. Is that KFC?
For those of you that keep up with such things, this is a sight that I thought I would never see again. Me reviewing KFC. At the end of this video, I will definitely put up a link to the video where I banned KFC from the channel. I did not take it lightly and I did not expect them to come back, but here we are. I'm going to try real hard to get this part out of the way so that when I get to the review later, I can give the actual product my full attention. What you see here is the result of two people working hard on my behalf. Recently, I was complaining about not getting to review new KFC product. Little did I know the person I was complaining to had a friend that was either an owner or a manager of a KFC, I won't say which, that gave me access to their KFC to show me it was clean. Upon doing that and traveling the hour to get to the KFC, here we are. Now you're going to see this was taken in the car, that was taken in my house. That's two different products, 7 hours apart. I explain it here in a minute, just wanted to be clear right up front. To my mind, it's kind of funny, the hour-old product we're looking at here actually looks better to me than the fresh product that I shot earlier in the day. The red sticky stuff is hot honey sauce. Spoiler for later in the video, go ahead and avoid that. Just go with the syrup. Okay, so are you going to speak anytime or are you just going to sit there and suck? Dollar Coke sighting. Okay, I may not have special effects. I may not have a budget. I may not occasionally have a co-host. But one thing I do have is honesty. So what you're about to see is recreation. I've already had the sandwich. I had it in a parking lot 7 hours ago. I was just not equipped to shoot the video with a phone. Not that there's anything against phones. In fact, there's been whole movies shot with iPhones. I just didn't have any equipment at all. This is a recreation. This sandwich is an hour old. Yes, because the KFC is a long ways away. Those of you that remember, there was a KFC ban in effect. That did get lifted, but I had to travel to do it. Next time, if I do another review from that particular KFC, I will just take the equipment, and as much as it pains me, I'll do the review in the car. So I had a thought. The thought was, while we're watching me eat this, I'll just go ahead and give you pretty much the review, because I already know what I think. I've had it twice. First observation, as big as the McDonald's breakfast sandwich is, this one is wider. I about broke my jaw trying to bite it for the first bite. You may need to warm up a little bit before trying. And make no mistake, this is a big breakfast sandwich. Pretty much everywhere that sells breakfast now for fast food places has a variation of the chicken biscuit. This is pretty much that, except it's got waffles instead of biscuits. Now let me tell you, that first bite, if you look, I did not expect, again the second time, I did not expect to have to work that hard to chew it. So the first bite is pretty much nothing but struggle. Second bite is when things start to sink in. That's when I got the hot honey, and I'll tell you, not a fan. That is not chicken and waffles. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a spoiler on tomorrow's review. Tomorrow, with the chicken and waffle basket, I do go with the syrup, and I had just a bite of the plain waffle. I have figured out that they pretty much put this hot honey mustard on there to kill any taste whatsoever of the waffle, because those waffles are atrocious. But hey, the syrup does just as good a job. And if you don't believe me about the flavor of the waffle, just get one and try it yourself with nothing. The waffle tastes what I imagine a moldy dishcloth would taste like. It's awful. If you look at my face right here, it's red. Not just from the sun, but from the actual effort of having to chew this monstrosity. First of all, before we get too far in this, I want to thank the people that set this up for me. One of those people actually made sure I got a tour through the KFC to make sure it was clean. They asked that I not mention their name or their location, so I will leave it be, but I will say there are clean locations in this world, and not all KFCs are run by scumbags. Now as for the sandwich itself, they did me a solid. It was very nice of them to work me in. I wish I could give this a better grade. My main point of contention, though, is very fixable. I don't know if the folks at KFC that do the research didn't do the research or missed the point, but one of the main things, or the main thing people like about the chicken and waffles, besides that it's supposed to be cheap, is the contrast, yet the coming together of flavor you get with the breaded chicken and the waffle and the syrup. not hot honey. I don't remember ever hearing of hot honey going with the chicken and waffles. Now, maybe I didn't go to the same place they did, but didn't like it. The waffle itself was okay. The chicken was okay. The hot honey sauce just kind of took it in a direction I didn't want it to go. I'm not going to say I wouldn't order one of these again, but I would get it with just regular syrup. Hell, they give you some Mrs. Butterworth's right here. That would work. I'm going to still give it a 79. I liked the waffle and the chicken. I'm just going to change the hot honey. It's going to go. Honestly, the only reason I didn't change it for this review is I wanted to keep it as close as it was to the very first one. I think if I had syrup instead of the hot honey, that would probably put this like at 85, 86. So I'm sure somebody will complain or dislike the fact that I didn't like the hot honey, but hey, if you do, man, good. Enjoy. The sandwich was $5. The value was okay. It's a good sized sandwich. The meal was $7. You could have added a side for $1. KFC, yada yada. Didn't need it to go in the direction of hot. Until tomorrow, when we do the basket. Yes, the basket. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media, Mr. Happy0121. And as always,
stay vigilant.
Here's a link to the last time I went to a KFC and why it was such a hassle for me to ever go back to one. Right there. Now hold on. It's the last 20 seconds of the video. I'll put it right there. About there. Yeah. What about here? How about a nice Mountain Dew playlist?